Let's see. Who do we have? Quentin says Chachi is still trash. Way to boom right in there. Go for the throat chop. All right. Jimmy says, "What up?" Carberry Q said, "Birds on the fridge. Birds go in the fridge. Sunday, I guess Sunday to start thawing. Then it'll be ready for pickup at noon Thanksgiving Day. No delivery. Have 26 to do this year, and 14 are for fam or in need families. All right, that's what's up, man. Awesome. Actually, have a turkey. I need to. Technically, I need to go get it like right now. I have to brine it overnight. So before I go to sleep, I will brine that turkey, and I gotta cook it tomorrow for an event on Friday. What up, Kent? How you doing this evening? How is everyone? Live chat. Jeez. All right. Oh. I feel like I'm about to pour my own poison. I don't know why. A little bit of indigestion tonight. So, take one of them indigestion pills. Hopefully, make it better before we are done here tonight. So let's see. Everyone, well, not everyone. Folks always want to ask what's in the cup, what's in the jar. Well, woo, let's see. This one should be right about 100 proof. Victor, welcome back. There have been a few folks that have asked about you. Steven asked about you. I think Angela asked about you as well. And I let them know that you were recuperating from your surgery. I need to clean and fire out the big smoker yet. Okay, well, shoot. Hey, I gotta clean out my big smoker too. Well, technically. So, this event on Friday that I have to do. It is I gotta double check the delivery time, but the delivery time is probably about 11:30. It's about an hour away from here. And what else was there? And I gotta get everything cooked. So I'm probably gonna start tomorrow. Well, no problem. I'm gonna start cooking tomorrow afternoon. Try to get the brisket and the chicken done, and then get up kind of in the middle of the night and get the turkey done. Drunken Chef says, "Good evening, all. What's up?" Victor says, "A foot less, but not a foot shorter." Yeah, definitely. Victor is in such great spirits. Definitely appreciate it and that and you, Victor. So how's everybody doing? Who's doing what? What last minute? And I say last minute, you have a week to go. What preparations are you doing for your Thanksgiving? I actually have to purchase my turkeys. I need to get my turkeys. I need to get everything. I need to get my turkeys probably Saturday. I think I usually got them like the Sunday before, but I need to get them probably Saturday so I can start thawing them like Sunday. I'm doing well, drunken cowboy. Or so, look, I saw DCB and I immediately read in my mind Dallas Cowboys, and I was about to say something, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, that says he was talking to the Drunken Chef Barbecue. Jimmy said brine bags came today. You know, I have a trash can for that. I only use the trash can. This trash can goes empty all year round. There's never been any trash in it. It's only been turkeys. Victor says I'm doing a turkey this Saturday just for me. Nice. Chris Castile says I'm always last minute. Look, better being last minute than no minute. So all hope we all have a good cook and family gathering that is memorable. Nice. Yeah. Yes, Jimmy, I do. I know. Victor said I might be doing another for Thursday. Not sure. All right, well, dude, how about you get rested and not worry about cooking for right now? Get rested and get healed up. Take it easy, for real. Um, so who's cooking what? Obviously, you know some folks are cooking turkey. I have a ham actually. I got Jimmer. Says hello Dash. Been a long minute. How are you doing? I'm good. So what's everybody cooking? My wife and I have not decided whether or not we are going to be doing Thanksgiving here at our house. Um, Thanksgiving was always the holiday that we went to my sister-in-law's house. My sister-in-law passed away, and my wife is she keeps saying it's just not the same. It's just not the same. We've been trying to do some things here and there to, um, you know, we've been trying to do things, and it's just not the same. So we do things here, and I say our, but my little family, that's not so little, but it's just not the same. I will fry a turkey, or I usually would fry a turkey, um, but it's not the turkey like I'm gonna say used to. But this will be the second year without my sister-in-law, and it's just not been the same. Kevin says I have 5 turkeys and 15 pounds of chicken thighs. Nice. Rolling Smoke said, "What's up, everybody? Jimmers. I'm going to do a prime rib and smoked deviled eggs and some venison roast. Nice. Be careful with the venison. Uh, excuse me. Venison is very lean, and you don't want it to dry out. So keep close eye on the temperature on that thing." Victor says no cooking for others this season. Standing is enough of a challenge in itself, let alone doing more. Yeah. Jimmy says heard. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, just be careful. Um, you know, venison is one of those things where you can roast it and put it in like something. Or sorry, roast via braising. Um, but when you smoke something that doesn't have a very high fat content, you can dry it out pretty quickly and easily. So just be mindful. I think also one of the reasons why I'm not a big advocate for smoking deer meat or venison because it's so lean. So yeah, I know it's super fast if I marinate it and braise it. Steven! Steven says, wrap that venison in bacon and it should keep it moist, even smoked. You should also know by now I'm not a fan of wrapping things in bacon because I don't eat bacon. I don't eat pork. So when people suggest wrapping things in bacon, you lost me. You lost me. Steven says, AL Dash and peeps, good evening. Kevin James says, venison makes great jerky. Yeah. The Chubby Pig said, doing spatchcock turkeys this year. Twin Eat says, yo, what's up? How's everybody doing? So, I'm still of the belief that I'm going to keep my chickens, my turkeys whole, for presentation's sake. I would love to spatchcock turkeys. Oh, excuse me, they would cook so much faster, but it's just not in the cards. Spatchcocking turkeys takes up more room in the smoker. Nah, it would be negligible though. But good lord, they would cook much faster. Sure enough. Last year, actually, I had ooh. I was just thinking like I'm gonna have to do 2 separate cooks for this cook on Friday. No, I'm not. You know why I'm not? Because I'm gonna cut that turkey in half. You know why? Because they asked me to cut the turkey up into pieces anyway and carve it. So it's not gonna matter whether or not the turkey is cooked whole or in pieces. So guess who's going to be cutting that turkey up? I'm sorry. Thinking out loud there. What am I sipping on? So I have a little bit of clear sauce. I put a little bit of clear sauce and I have, this is one of the Panera Charged Lemonade. This is the Mango Uzu Citrus. It is by far my favorite, and I shouldn't be drinking it this late, but you're not my dad. Huh. 20 says smoking prime rib and oxtails. Nice. Jimmy. Sorry. I just or Jimaine. Yeah, no, Jim May. Right? I've done it. I pull it at 125 and let it sit. Nice. Victor, I know that wasn't for me. And it was for the venison cook. It's just I'm not a fan. If you've been around my channel and been around, this, I say putting bacon or mixing bacon in with things or wrapping things in bacon is cheating. It's cheating. Carberry Q's is my part for the family. Spread is smoked turkey, smoked mac and cheese, and smoked scallop potatoes. I was all like smoked scallops, and then it was potatoes. I talk about it. Quentin, what's going on? He says, good evening, all. Yes. Judge what? It's like, David! Victor says, spatchcock turkey take up too much room for multiple turkeys. Yes. So if you're only cooking one turkey, then you really don't have that big of a deal, or it's not that big of a deal. But if I spatchcock a turkey, it's going to take up the room of like 1.5 or almost 2 turkeys in my smoker. Sorry, I don't have the room for that. Sold them back up for presentation. Now, I wish. Yes, Quentin. Since we have changed the clocks back, this guy has been waking up at like 3:30 in the morning. Like, hey, sleep is done. And I've even been combating it with trying to stay up late. So last night, I didn't go to sleep until like midnight. Actually, I think it was closer to 11, like 11:30, 11:30, by the time I finally fell asleep. And on purpose, so that I would sleep. Or, excuse me, my alarm is set for 5:30, and no, I woke up at 3:30 and was like, all right, start the day. No. So I rolled over and then woke up again at 4:30, and I said no. I rolled over and woke up again at 5:15, and I was like, I guess I'm just gonna lay here and look at my phone. So that's what I did. So I've been up. Have you made any pits lately? 20 says no, I have not. I've stopped making cookers, but I have had an itch to make an offset smoker. I really want to make one for myself, but I also don't have the time to be able to be out in the garage, especially now that it's cold out. It's winter. So there's that. Quentin says on spatchcock my turkey, it'll be the last thing on egg while everything else finishes in the oven. Carberry, I like potatoes. It's just I like scallops more. So the prospect, the thought of smoked scallops had me on a high, and then I read potatoes, and it was just like, oh, I was oof. Seafood over potatoes. Just saying. Got a New York, I guess, strip, 10-round roast, and some spare ribs. Nice. I thought they were considered. They talk about changing daylight savings time every year right after daylight savings time happens, but that's all that ever happens. It's always just talk. Ice says, "Good evening, big fella. Good to see you. God bless you and your family and the family. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it and you. Same to you, sir. Same to you and yours." Carburetor says, "Sorry, not paying for 25 people to have a plate full of scallops." That's for the wife and I. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm all for it. I was hoping, you was going to save me a scallop. I'm just saying. Just one. And it better not be no bay salad scallop. I would respectfully ask for a sea scallop. Please and thank you. It's called cooking, FYI. When cooking wild turkey, the bacon trick works great. Wild turkeys are very lean. Also, for folks who don't have smokers, bacon gives a nice smoky flavor in the oven. That's a good one. Oh, Laura said, damn it, I clicked on and saw yawn, then sat down with me with her pizza. Damn it, another yawn. Hey, y'all. Sorry, Laura. Carberry says 500 gallon is what I want to get. Yeah, I do too. It's funds. I know that I am going to have to commit and just bite the bullet and pay for a new smoker. I just don't want to. Laura says she just got home from the deli. Yes. Welcome, Laura. Thank you very much. Jimmy says, my favorite Canuck. Yes, indeed. Carburetor says, LMAO, hell no. Only sea scallops. Yes, indeed. Like I said, respectfully. We usually get we get some big old sea scallops. Laura says, I swear you know when I pop in. Laura, unfortunately for me, daylight savings time is still, I haven't caught up yet, if you will. I am still, like I typically wake up, I was waking up at about 4:15, 4:30, and I'm still on that 4:15, 4:30 in my mind, even though the world says that it's only 3:15. So yeah, this morning was no different. I was up way earlier than I needed to be. But it's all right. Yeah, most times I love it's going back, but it's been rough a few nights. Yeah. Listen, it is dark at night. I mean, it's getting dark at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon now. Like, you have morning and early afternoon. After like 2 p.m., it's starting to get dark already, and it's dark by 5. It's like, what in the world? So how's everybody doing? How was your week this week? Hopefully everything is going well for you and yours. Oh, excuse me. I have to trim my mustache. Taste Tester number 2 has been gone to the barbershop regularly. The last few times he had baseball practice or a baseball game or something going on where he missed the haircut appointment. So I stood in. You know, I got my beard trimmed. Well, I'm overdue for a beard trim now. I'm just looking, seeing. Carre says, put them on the smoker for a minute, then sear in Cajun butter on the Camp Chef. What do you put them on the smoker for a minute, then sear them, sit in a Cajun butter for on the Camp Chef. Jewel in the kitchen says hello, still drum smokers and chat. Carberry, I have a little smoke dome. That's the cheese. Well, I've been contemplating getting one of those little smoke jobbers for smoking drinks. We went to my coworkers from the range. We went out one Sunday after work to a Bonefish, and Bonefish, they have a smoky old fashioned, and it's fantastic. And it was like the waitress. Oh, okay. The scallops. Put them on the smoker for a minute, then sear them in Cajun butter on the Camp Chef. Ooh, I'm with that one. With them. Steven got me. Steven, yo, I have to read that one out specifically. Oh man, yes, the scallops, the method of cooking. That sounds fantastic. Look, Steven said, my daughter and I had some ice cream with Uncle Steve dessert shake. It was so tasty. So, if you don't know who Steven is, Steven and his daughter make videos. They do videos. And Steven is in Trinidad and Tobago. And I always chuckle when his daughter tastes the food that Steven prepares. And her catchphrase, her line is, "It was so tasty." So that was directed directly at me. It's funny, Steven. I almost put some of that dessert shake. I went out and got Chinese food for lunch today. I was like, there's food here in this house, or I'm gonna go get something to eat. So I said, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So I went out and got Chinese food, and I'm standing there at the counter, and they said, it says something on the counter about mini donuts, and I was like, fried mini donut. I was like, you know what? Let me add one of those to my order too. So I tried it, and it was just like they made like a little cake donut, fried it, and then put sugar over top. And when I looked and I saw what it was, I was like, man, Uncle Steve's dessert shake would be fantastic on these. But they were like, you need to put that sugar sweet mix on when they come directly out of the oil, kind of like how you would salt French fries or fried chicken. So I didn't actually put any on because it wouldn't have stuck. Julie in the kitchen is doing great. Just here chilling. How about you, Steven? Getting some rain. Man, if it were raining here right now, luckily it's warm enough where it wouldn't be snow. But the likelihood of it being snow is high. It could definitely be snow this time of year here. Anyone cooking anything off the wall? Anything not, I won't say orthodox, but a little different for Thanksgiving? Victor says if I can get someone move my offset, I'll do a turkey next week on that. Been a long time since cooking on Pecos. Yeah. Laura says their snow melted. Oh, look, guys, I wanted to show you this. So, you guys have seen this sticker on lots of different things. I got a miniature of the big sticker mule wins again. You're like, oh hey, we have some stickers on sale right now. Would you like one? I'm like, no. Wait a minute. How much are they? Yeah, yes, I will take one. Well, I'll take 50. But yes, so I have a little teeny sticker. Haven't done anything with them just yet, but they are around. Actually, I owe Terry some stickers. Jewel in the kitchen said, "Cool, it's cold here. I like rain in the Caribbean, so stay in bed." Definitely. It was plus 10 today. Still plus 3. So it's 10 degrees. My sister's husband is making gator tail and bringing for folks to try a little unorthodox, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I've seen and heard good things about gator tail. When I've had gator, it really does taste like chicken. So I guess it would be a matter of what you season it or what he seasons it with. So if for real, I would highly recommend seasoning it with the Gator Shake. That citrus on Gator, from what I understand, is pretty good. There's one person I've seen cook Gator with Gator Shake, and that was I cannot think of his first name. Richard, I think it's Richard at Our New Barbecue. He actually was the first person I think I saw use some Uncle Steve's Gator Shake on cooking gator, but he's down in the bayou. Jules says, "Where can I get gator tail? I would love to make it for my channel. I had it before and it was good." That might be one of those you have to order it in the mail, unless you can find a source it locally. But I don't know where you are, Jewel. But if you just do a search for alligator tail, I'm sure you could find someone that would be willing to send it to you. RX, TX Dash, Judge, Steven, Laura, everyone else, I don't know. What up, barbecue peeps? Laura says, "Hey, Randy." And Gwen says, "Jewel, you can order them online." Yep. I never understood why taste testing number 1 insists on doing things on the island when there's a prep space right next to the sink. And there's stuff on the island right now. Jules says, "Okay, we'll check it out. Thanks, Quentin." Yeah. I don't know, like a specific or the specific company to get gator tails sent to you, but I know there are companies that will do it. Jules says they're in New York. All right. Are you upstate or where in New York are you, if you don't mind me asking? Quentin says Wild Fork carries it sometimes. That's where I order all of my meat from anyway. Your sister doesn't have any gator tail from her farm, Quentin? What a farm she works with or for? What does roux taste like? AKA kangaroo. Does not know. Next time, there's an Aussie that comes in here on the live stream every now and again. Next time he joins, we'll have to ask him. RXTX says, "I want to order kanga and rotisserie a turkey for Thanksgiving. Y'all have any advice?" Hurry up and order, because if it's coming from down under, you might not get it in time for Thanksgiving. Um, Other than that, no. Tastes like giant mouse. I'll take your word on that, Victor. Until I can actually get it. Westchester, close to the Bronx. Okay. Nice. So you're not upstate, you know. You're not like Long Island or Yonkers or anything like that. Okay. All right. I keep saying I want to come up there to go to the the is it a, I guess it's the Jay-Z installation at the, I know it's in the, is it the Brooklyn Museum? Don't give me the line. Richard said it's a juke. Look, I never had it, so I don't know. New Rochelle, not the old Rochelle, but the new Rochelle. Yeah, buddy. Look, listen, I don't take for granted when you guys tell me different things. I'll just be like, yep, I'll I will check that out later. Chachi says, "Go Phils." Unfortunately, the Phillies did not do well enough in the World Series. Well, they did not make it to the World Series. So Chachi, I don't know if you can. I was gonna say go back to the beginning. There was a Chachi mention first thing when we started. Oh, you can. You know what? You won't be able to read the comment basically, but if you go back in the video, you'll hear, because I read it out loud. Not just for you, but for those who are watching later, who are watching afterward. Definitely want to say thank you to the rewatch gang. Please make sure you comment down below if you are a rewatcher. Victor says, remember the Looney Tune episode where the cat thought the kangaroo was a giant mouse? I do not, but I'm sure if I saw it, I'd be like, oh, that's what Victor's talking about. Okay, all right, Victor, I'll give you that. I want to say I feel like I should look it up, but if I look it up, I think that'll probably be copyright. Delta Sim Pilot says, hey Dash, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Oh. Goodness gracious. My tail is whooped. Sean! What up? What up? What up? He said, what up? What up? I thought it was my microwave going off. Just preparing Indian food for next week. Nice. Did he? I don't know. I guess so. Oh, Looney Tunes were timeless indeed. Shoot, I still loved Animaniacs though. I still refer to my mom as mommy lady person. Aside from when I call her crazy lady rather. But if you remember Looney Tunes, Mindy, she would be like, "Hi, mommy lady person," and you would hear the mom like, rah, 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 kind of like Charlie Brown, and then Mindy would say, "Why does X equal Z?" And then she would ask you a second question, And then she would ask a third question. And then she would say, okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Never really stood there for the answers to said questions. But it was always a good time when Mindy was on screen. Are you going to invite us over for Thanksgiving? Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be cooking very much here for Thanksgiving. We might end up with a little bit of dinner, but you got to remember on Thanksgiving, one, I've typically been cooking for 2 days. Two, I then deliver all of the food that I cooked on Thanksgiving morning. And whew, talk about, um, I don't know if usually I come home and I crash. If there's dinner, yay. If there's not dinner, okay, I'm gonna be asleep. So I wish I could invite you, but there's not gonna be anything going on. Sean says any big Black Friday purchases coming up, man. Yo, the credit card companies be trying to get me. They're like, oh hey, here's a 2% interest rate with a 4% balance transfer fee. I'm like, I can math with the best of them. That's 6% for the next couple months. I could say I can afford, but I wouldn't sneeze at spending 6% on a smoker or paying 6% on a smoker. But my goodness, you know, mm, uh, this. I wish I could afford it. I wish. Victor, just remember Leghorn, Foghorn. Yes, indeed. Mm. But, if you see a smoker sale going on, please let me know. I need a smoker to replace Bessie. I thought Bernadette was going to do it, but nope. Trying to get a Tesla on Black Friday deal. On a Black Friday deal. I don't know if that's going to be happening, Quentin. Though you should be glad that you waited everything out. The prices on Teslas have come down. RXTX said, I spent some time in Dundalk Heights. I never knew there was a Dundalk Heights. There's a Park Heights and then there's Dundalk. I never knew there was Dundalk Heights. When I was in Maryland, it was quite the area. Yeah, I mean, like I said, never knew there was a Dundalk Heights, but that could just be people from Dundalk or one area of Dundalk trying to distance themselves from Dundalk. Dundalk is not one of the nicer neighborhoods in Baltimore, as I'm sure you found out from your visit to Dundalk. And don't let anyone try to sassify it up, calling it Dundalk Heights. It's not. That's Dundalk, if I had to guess. Victor says Leghorn, Foghorn, Leghorn, and the dog. What was the dog's name? It wasn't Spike. Excuse me. Laura says, guess what I just ate? Off of Coffee Crisp. We'll have a second more sometime. Yeah. Quinn says, oh. And what's up, Chachi? Yes, good point. Also looking at some used ones with the full self-driving feature installed. Apparently that feature is going to be even more expensive next year, according to Elon. So from what I understand, the full self-driving is not transferable. You, as the second owner, would have to purchase that software update outright. That does not transfer with the vehicle. Elon has his hand out. Boom. He's like, come on. Picture Sister Dash looking for just an offset or looking for a large smoker? A large smoker. I have my eyes still on that Lone Star Grill's double door cabinet. The good thing is the inflation prices have not, or prices for those smokers have not gone through the roof. A lot of manufacturers now are charging almost double for their smokers, where Lone Stars is not or has not. So I'm contemplating just pulling the trigger on one of those. Lars says, BRB, count the yawns for me. One. One extended one. Jeez, stop it talking about it. The place I went to was called the Angle Inn. Oh, luckily, I live in the area and I have not had to go to any inns in the area. But did they have an hourly rate? I bet they had an hourly rate. Victor says, I believe the dog's name was Dog. That was what Leghorn called him. RXTX said a little beer joint next to a cemetery. Yeah, there's lots of cemeteries around this spot. Chubby Pig said Barnyard Dog was his name. Huh. All right. Quentin says that's what I thought as well, but the opposite, it stays with the vehicle and not the person in their inventory. You can see it listed as an option with the car. That's why I started looking. I've heard some stories, man, where people thought they had it and then it wasn't, and then they had to repurchase it. So I don't know, man. You know, can't believe everything you see on the internet. Todd says, "Hey Dash, what's up, Todd? How you doing?" And Lone Star, I believe it's a great value. I do too. I don't think the only problem, but yeah, if I were to, you got all of the dishes?
It's like the stuff that I just left making a sandwich on.
All right, I just gotta clean that stuff up, so I kind of need to sink. Thank you. We're not really in too deep, so it's all right, Quentin. Quentin, how's the new spot and the new job? I went to the restaurant depot yesterday and was saddened by the news that it's news to me that one of the gentlemen who worked there at the restaurant depot passed away. He's one of the front end guys, and I've been going to the restaurant depot for 5-6 years now, and he was one of the familiar faces there at the restaurant depot. Was one of the front end managers, and I was like completely taken aback and blown away. And I'm like, man, you know, I'm to that age now where people I know and I'm fond of are starting to die, and it kind of sucks. As far as grills, I'm looking to purchase the No-Mate suitcase thingy, hoping they offer a nice Black Friday deal because it's way too damn expensive regular price. You know what I thought about doing was hitting up Chris from Lone Star Grills and be like, hey, would you happen to have any smokers in stock? And I need this double cabinet, and I need it like by Thursday. And I don't know if I would take a couple of days off from work or just drive at night and work during the day, or I could work from the road technically. But I would go and pick it up and bring it home for Thanksgiving. The cooking capacity of that cooker is similar to a 1,000-gallon smoker at a fraction of the cost of a 1,000-gallon. Yeah, but I really need to see how it works. I'm pretty adjusted to the new place and job. Still can't believe I work for who I work for. Finally met the actual mayor yesterday. He came down from Philly office. Oh, my actual manager. I'm like, I completely started reading and it was like half reading, and I'm like, the mayor in D.C. is not a guy. Not a guy. What? Made me stop and go back and read that actually. Um, so finally met my actual manager yesterday. Much better, much better. He came down from Philly office. Nice. Why haven't you gone to see him? I mean, usually that's like, yo, I would take a trip and be like, I'm gonna go see my manager, and you're gonna pay for it. Expense report, here I come. Hell yeah. Sean said, I'm thinking about finally picking up a pellet smoker. Dude, do it. Oh, if you're going to do it, Steven, if you're here, I would ask Steven, could you please link Ricer's video from this morning or yesterday morning? He talked about his top 5 favorite pellet smokers. And when or if I get my next one, I'm going to consult that list. He breaks it down, the 5 different cookers, the things he likes, the things he doesn't like. And I mean, just an all around fantastic video. Shows examples of things that he's cooked with and on those particular cookers in under like 10 minutes. So if you haven't already, please go ahead and check out Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue of Wisconsin. When you look at like the video is titled something like my favorite 5 smokers or top 5 pellet smokers or something along those lines. But when you get to the video, tell them Dash sent you. You know, thank you, please. Huh. Quentin says, funny enough, he lives less than a mile from our old house in Philly. We said we drove by each other probably every time we went anywhere and didn't even know. That's always how it is. Look, I can't tell you the amount of times I have driven past somebody and I'm like, you know, or seen them or seen a different vehicle. And, you know, I'm a big car guy, so I notice people in different vehicles. And I'm like, man, I remember seeing that car when, you know, this happened or when that happened. And so, yeah, totally understand. All right. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate you. Adrenaline turkey call. My brother and I are about to do our first 2 catering gigs in December. I owe you a big thanks for answering a lot of our questions in your videos. Well, thank you for taking the time to let me know that I was helpful. That really makes it, you know, it makes me feel better about doing a lot of those videos. You know, it's funny. We live in a thankless society. I know I do people who do thankless jobs. I don't say above and beyond, but I do thank people for doing things that are, you know, menial tasks, and, you know, things that just get done by someone who doesn't, you know, is a, what is it, the the video game term, like NPC? I don't know. Like just the person standing in the background. I thank those people. It's just because there was there was a time when I first started for a corporation, this corporation I work for, or used to work for, they would bring folks in to do anything. Then you would get a clearance, a security clearance, and then you would move on and up to your permanent position. But they hired you as, you know, computer repair or whatever. But as computer repair, there was a big asterisk near the other duties as assigned on your job description. Little did I know, I was on the security guard force, and I got to see how people who work security and work those thankless jobs, how they are, I won't say treated, but mistreated. So now I make it a point to thank people who are, hey, I'm wiping down a table at a Panera. Hey, I am, doing whatever at a Chick-fil-A or a Chipotle. I am, I've stopped at rest stops and seen people in the bathroom clean the bathroom. I'm like, hey man, thank you for cleaning the bathroom. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So thank you for thanking me. If that was a long-winded way to say that. Steven, thanks for posting that for me. It should work similar to my IPS, just not as efficient. See, I don't know. I don't know, and that's what worries me. Stop it, Laura. Oh, I'm telling you, Laura. Wait till I get back in the right time zone, only for us to change it again. Mm. So adrenaline turkey call. I used to ride motorcycles with a guy. Guy's name was Kenny, but he had his crew. They were adrenaline crew, and he used to do stunts on motorcycles. So definitely, kind of cool. Mm. What time is it? 9:54. I gotta go outside and get this turkey before I go to sleep. Alright, but keep wheels on the ground. He didn't. I mean, he would do wheelies and stoppies, and one of his favorite things to do was a move called a Christ Air, where he used a rubber mallet to dent in the top of his gas tank, and he would get up to speed, put the bike in neutral, and stand up on the tank, and he would, outstretch his arms as if he were, like it was, as if he were Christ on the cross. No, and it was called a Christ Air. Mm. So he used to do wheelies sitting on the tank, and when I say wheelies, I mean like wheelies for miles. Wheelies. There's actually a video of him on Inside Edition doing wheelies up and down the highways in and around, between DC and Baltimore. Yeah. Victor says one good thing about that cooker is you can go all wood or charcoal. My IVS can do some wood chunks, but can't do just wood. Yeah, I know that it has a charcoal basket, as well as um the like the V fire basket grate. I don't even know what it's called, but that is definitely an option. I am, like I said, I'm very close to contemplate. After I say contemplating, very close to just doing it, purchasing it. Um, I just it's gonna be like 8 or 9 grand. I can't just get the basic one. I have to upgrade this and upgrade that and get this thing and that thing. So Hojo says, evening Dash, happy Thanksgiving to you and the family. Thank you, sir. Right back at you. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to the Rewatch gang. Definitely appreciate you guys. Hey, listen, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I know we are very few in number this evening. I guess nobody wants to talk about Thanksgiving. But I definitely appreciate you guys who are here. And again, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. If you're looking at the comments, you can back or hit the X button and it will minimize the screen and it should show you a thumbs up. So if you could, please hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, especially with there being so few of you guys on the live stream this evening. If you ever make it to Louisiana, let us know. I love to hang out and cook for you. Nice. Angela, hey to you too. Uh-oh, Hojo said, just saw that Nomad is starting their Black Friday sales this Friday. I need to run. I had to clean up before bed. Look, I'm about to run too, because this time change still has me messed up. Quinn says, oh, let me investigate. He just said investigate. Quinn says, hey, Ange. You know, one thing I never did was call Angela Ange. Never did. I was going to say her mama called her Angela. Her mama called her Ange. Never got into calling her Ange, though. Victor says, I'm just going to make this easy, but here goes. The sooner you get it, the sooner it pays for itself. Oh, Victor. Your damn logic and sense. I know, Victor. I know. Like I said, the sooner you get it, the sooner it pays for itself. Man, no truer words have been spoken, my friend. It's just it's not even. It's just a. Laura says, good night. Take care. Bye for now. All enjoy the night. Hey, yawning. Stop it, Laura. You talk about it and it happens. Look like it's $150 off on their site now. $150 off of what? 1,000? $150 off of what? 1,500? This is what? 10% off? Or 1% off? Shoot. Their sale has already started. $6.95 down to $155. Ooh. I did. I let him know that I do have him down. I let him know that I did not know whether or not I was going to be able to cook for him because of the fact that I am pretty much almost booked. I told him that I would be reaching out to him early next week because I have to wait and see who does not pay their invoices by Friday, which is when the people who have ordered already have to pay their invoices. What you hear is all that matters. Oh, yeah. Victor says, Angela, looks like I can't do the two-step shuffle anymore. Well, what the hell? Yeah. I figured. I read it. I was telling Victor that you were one of the people who asked about him. I know Steven asked about him, and Angela asked about Victor in his absence. So I relayed that message earlier. But you would know that if you were here. I mean, uh, uh, excuse me. Hojo said I went to the Nomad party a couple weeks ago. Camp Nomad at their new headquarters helped a buddy cook at the event. Nomad makes some nice stuff. They are just proud of their stuff. Yeah, where's Nomad headquarters, Hojo? Mm, we start at bedtime, and then I have we start at bedtime, and then I have to have a few minutes for myself. Oh, I understand. I understand. That tears for the high cost still for this damn thing. Yeah. Thank you, and yes, I have great plans for this next year. Victor says yes. Victor's freaking already planning out what he's gonna do. Yo, I can dig it. Nomad is in Dallas. Oh, boo. Oh man. All right, I am. Woo. Freaking time change. I have not adjusted. It's like I'm good one day and then I'm not the next. I purposely, like I said, I was saying earlier, I was trying to stay up last night so I could actually sleep in, and it did not work this morning. I was up too early. Uh, he's ill. You're starting to get that Baltimore accent, planning out what he's gonna do. No, there's certain things, and I think it could be sauce related. Oh, that explained the picture they posted with Dak Prescott. Mm. Johnny, how you doing this evening, man? Johnny says, Dash, hello everyone. Hey Johnny. Oh, Johnny, it's rough for me today. Uncle Steve. Oh man, Uncle Steve, you must have heard me thinking about you. I was thinking about you the other day, Uncle Steve. I read up my well, re-rented my PO box. But I was like, man, I need to reach out to Uncle Steve. The last time or two he's been on the stream, I forgot to mention that I need a little something something. Um, I would say the regulars, the usual, the thick meat, the gator shake, the smoke bomb. Oh, and what was number 4? It's number 4 in the thick meat. I think yeah. I'm supposed to have a new foot and leg in a few weeks. Mobility will be my Christmas present this year. Shoot. Listen, my knees have been no good lately. No good. I was doing well getting to the gym. Oh, I was thinking about you too. Well, thanks, Uncle Steve. Bruh, I have been, I don't say, but I've been on a timeout from doing videos, but your seasonings get the most use around my house. I use them, my kids use them, even my wife uses them, which says a lot. I need to use them more regularly on video or in video, but my goodness, I just can't say thank you enough for taking care of me. Uncle Steve be holding me down. Text giving. Where is that going to be? First weekend in December. That's like December 2nd. Yo, I am triple booked for December 2nd and 3rd. I have so much stuff going on. Yeah, Angela, if you could send me the info as well, and I will see exactly what time it is and where it is, and I'll say plan accordingly. But I know for sure on that day, I'm supposed to be going to Philly for a Toys for Tots run. I'm supposed to be going to Morgan to take taste test number 2 to look at colleges. I swear there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. But my calendar is on my phone and I can't look at that right now. And I know for sure the week after I have a catering event on that Sunday. It's pretty dope. I have a catering event for my local Harbor Freight. That is so dope. December 6th through 8th. Oh, I definitely know. So December 8th is a Friday. December 8th is Taste Tester number 1's birthday. So December 8th, I have to do a community cook. Probably going to be about 150 hot dogs. And then also, aside from it being Taste Tester number 1's birthday, me having to cook about 150 hot dogs. And then lastly, it is my wife's holiday party. I'll be in Silver Spring. Then the 9th, I don't think I have anything to do on the 9th as of today, but that could change as of tomorrow. And then the 10th is when I'm cooking, or at least supposed to be cooking, for the local Harbor Freight store. Went in there, wearing my Still Don't Smoker stuff, and one of the ladies behind the register was like, "Where's that?" And I'm like, "I'm right here." So we got to talking, and I gave her a couple of business cards, and then a month or so later, the store manager reached out like, "Hey, would you be interested or willing to cater our, employee recognition dinner or whatever?" I was like, "Sure." So I think it's pretty cool, that they allow their managers to get local food, and I'm happy they're doing it with me. So, Angela says I want to help for Harbor Freight. So that day, I'm hoping to cook everything on Saturday, like late Saturday into early Sunday morning. Have everything prepped and ready. Put it in the refrigerator. Probably go to the range, finish up at the range, warm everything back up, and take it over there. I just have to set up. I don't even know where they're going to set it up, but I just have to set up the food, drop it, and be out. Uh, Literally, it would take more time for you to drive all the way up here and back home than it would for how long I'm going to be in the store. I would love to have you help, but I don't think it'll be a good idea. Though, I mean, anything is possible. Like I said, I can't wait. All right, guys, I think I'm going to tap out a little early tonight. Like I said, I have to go and get that turkey. It's just, but we get to spend valuable time together. You're right. You're not going to be driving down the highway with a smoker bellowing smoke. No. So usually or typically when I cook for catered events or catering events, I cook in the garage and the smoker, even if it is still food is still being cooked in it, or the fire is still going, it's in the garage, it's stationary, and there's never issue, but there's usually not issue. Um, mm, but I gotta tap out soon because I am fading fast. Just I'm still stuck with daylight savings time. And for the event early in December, Mr. Silverbart, I'm going to be. It seems like I'm going to be cooking everything at home, putting it in the pans, catering pans, and then taking it to where the event is. The event is not very far away, but that December 8th, like I said, I'm triple booked. Tasteless number one's birthday, a community event cooking hot dogs, and then my wife's holiday party that evening. So I'm gonna have to finish work, cook some hot dogs, wrap them up, get them presented, get them ready, then take them and deliver them in a state where I can go ahead and leave them so that the community can put them together. Silver Bart says, "Get some rest, Dash. Good night." Yeah, all right, man. If we don't chat next week, happy Thanksgiving to you and everyone else. Try to enjoy it and not work too much. Whatever. Everyone be safe and kind to each other. Q out. Chachi is still trash. Yes. Angela says, happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Victor said I need to get to bed. Good night, everyone. The cat is saying it's time for bed. Jimmy says, "Have a great rest of the week, Dash. Have a great rest of the week, guys. Later, Dash." Endless says, "LOL, yes, Chachi is trash, indeed." Steven says, "Good night and happy Thanksgiving, y'all." Yes, indeed, Steven. Thank you very much, as always, for your help. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving. If I don't talk to you between now and then, usually on next Thursday, quite possibly, if I can get everything squared away and ready, I will do or start a live stream. I'm hoping that I can get things in the smoker before the live stream starts so I can be done and have food resting on the counter so that I can get up in the morning on Thursday and deliver everything. But I won't say who knows, but we shall see how it all works out. But thank you guys so very much again. Hey, if you are rewatching this, please comment rewatch gang and happy Thanksgiving. Definitely want to shout out everybody who rewatches these videos. I can't say thank you enough, and I tell you how much I appreciate it and you for rewatching. So thanks guys again so very much, and I will catch you next time. And I'm gone.